Hi, today is going to be a Spanglish video live from my kitchen. Hello everyone, and today it got a little gloomy here in San Antonio, so I decided to change the recipe that I originally had. Today I'm going to make something that is so dear to my heart, and my grandmother used to make this when I was very little, and then my mom started to make, well, she always have, hi prima, welcome to my kitchen. I'm making papas con chorizo today, so if you have a nearby Mexican grocery store, I will recommend you to go get chorizo, and if not, like I mentioned before, there's some on Hi Susan. There's some at the regular grocery store. Just go find it. It's so good. Anyway, so I prepared for you today. Well, I have already made some papas, and what I did is I diced them really fine, and then I set them aside. And what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna prepare the chorizo, but I didn't want to start without showing you. I go to this grocery store that I love, and you probably have one near you, and it's called Denmark Foods, and this is my all-time favorite chorizo. Well, number one is the Mexican chorizo that I grew up eating, but this one, if you have a Sprouts near you, seriously, is worth go buying, like seriously. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I already opened it, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move the camera a little bit down, and then I'm gonna start making this. And while this chorizo is getting ready, I'm going to show you a simple salsa that you can make and that will go really well with this. Okay? All right, so I'm moving down. And you can see my pan over here is already a little bit hot. So I originally was gonna make a Greek salad that I'll probably do tomorrow because it's so simple and it's so good. But today the weather is so yucky here that I decided to change the recipe, and those things happen. So if you change your mind and you don't feel like eating, there's always another option. Just look in your refrigerator. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just helping a little bit here. All right, and I'm gonna cover this. It's a medium heat, so it's not gonna be burning. All right, so right now I'm gonna move the camera again. Here I go. All right. And so I already boiled some tomatoes. Can you see here? Yes. And since I'm making just a little bit, I boiled only 2 tomatoes and 3 peppers, and you can put serrano peppers, you can put any kind of pepper that you want. And they're not working for me, so I'm going to chop them. Alright, and I always like to put a little garlic, a little bit of black pepper, and some salt. Alright. Oh, wait, no, I forgot something really important. Cilantro. And then we push it down. I'm gonna make some noise, so here I go. And it's ready to go. Let's see if the Sometimes the peppers, they're not that spicy. And then this time I put 3 of them, so it smells really, really good. Hola Nadia. Para todos los que están viendo que no hablan inglés, estoy haciendo papas con chorizo. Les estaba diciendo que es una de las cenas que más que crecí con ellas, viendo a mi abuela. Ella tenía 9 hijos, entonces imagínense, las papas nunca, siempre hay papas, y ella siempre hacía papas con chorizo y tortillas de harina recién salidas del comal. ¿Cómo me acuerdo de eso? Entonces hoy el día está así como que medio nublado y decidí hacer un poquito de papas con chorizo. Así que eso fue lo que tenía en el refrigerador. Acuérdense que tienen que revisar cualquier cosa que tengan en el refri para que no se echen a perder. ¿Ok? Y estoy haciendo una salsa con tomates, chiles, cebolla. No le puse cebolla. Ay, se me olvidó la cebolla. Bueno, y cilantro y ajo, sal y pimienta. Simple. Very simple. Okay. So I'm going to try to do every Wednesday Spanglish. That way I can share this with everybody and just see what I'm about to here in the kitchen. Chorizo, papas con chorizo, like I said, is very dear to my heart. And I was explaining a little bit in Spanish that my grandmother used to have 9 kids. So you can't go wrong with potatoes. There's always potatoes, and they go a long way. And so one of the things that my grandma used to make is chorizo and papas all combined, and she will make from scratch flour tortillas. And my mom obviously followed the tradition, and she makes the meanest flour tortillas, and they're so good. And this dish makes me nostalgic, and so I wanted to. Chorizo's getting ready. A little. Just make sure you wear an apron, and I'm wearing white. Well, I didn't think of it. Remember, I changed the recipe to a salad. I'd rather eat this than a salad, to be honest with you. This is so good. It's so easy to make. And like I said, I already have the potatoes. Just chop your potatoes however you want them, you like them, and then just make your chorizo according to the instructions, which is just put it in the pan and let it cook. And it crumbles a little bit, so I'm helping right now to crumble. Smelling really, really good. I didn't realize how much I like chorizo until I moved here, not to San Antonio, but to the United States. It makes you, for those who are watching that move from another country, just those little dishes that you grew up eating, it makes it just make your day, and then you crave them, and then it makes you remember your country and your culture and all that good stuff. All right, well, the chorizo is almost done. Oh well, I'm pulling it out of the heat, so that's not gonna cook. There you go, and we're closing it a little bit more for a little bit. And so I did mention before that I have a very good grocery. Cebolla picada. Déjame ponerle, se me olvidó, Nadiela, pero lo voy a poner. So I mentioned in the recipe that I forgot the onion. I don't know, it slipped my mind, but I'm gonna go to the refrigerator and get one, okay? And while the chorizo is cooking, I'm gonna chop a little bit of onion, and just a little bit. And then I'm gonna put it here, and then I'm gonna Go again. Nadia, ya le puse cebolla. ¿Algo más? Ya tiene ajo también y cilantro. Ahora sí vamos a probarlo. Let's give it a little try. Woo. Super spicy, super good, very flavorful. It needs a little bit of salt, and you don't have to put it back in the blender, just shake it a little bit. Alright, I'm going to put it in a little plate that I have right here. And if you want to put a little bit of cilantro, I like to just rough chop a little bit. Just a little bit. And so that way you have a little bit of cilantro in each spoon. It's super good. It looks good. Look. Yummy. Okay. Let's check on the chorizo. And it's looking pretty good. I don't know if you guys can see it from there. So every time we have people over, well, not lately, this is one of the dishes that I always like because I remember how this dish made me feel at home, and the flavor is so good. And I always like to, especially if it's for dinner, I always like to make this. Like I said, you can't go wrong with this. It's just, and I always like to make people feel like they're at home. Like if they're sitting at my mom's table eating dinner with us. Hola, Rocío. Estoy haciendo papas con chorizo hoy. Y voy a hacer unos taquitos de papas con chorizo. Y acabo de hacer una salsa bien simple. Aquí está. Y nuestro video de hoy es en Spanglish. Así que you're getting the best of both worlds, Spanish and English. Alright, I think this is done. I'm going to let it a little bit, just a little bit, and then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to mix the chorizo with these beauties. Alright, I think this is it. I'm just going to turn it off. And where's the spoon? Oh well. So this is what you do. You just mix it in. And one of the things that I love about this particular brand of chorizo is that it's very close to what I used to eat back in my hometown. And also, it's not too greasy, it's not, and it's very flavorful, and it's not too, like, it keeps the crumbs, and I love that. And the flavor is really, really good. So make sure you mix. Hola, Fer. So this is what I do, is just mix everything good. And while I'm doing here, I'm gonna turn on my pan. So so this is another brand that I love, from my local Mexican grocery store. And the tortillas are homemade. They're so good. So I'm gonna heat up a couple right now, right here. I don't know if you can see that here. Yes, you can see it. Okay, so we got the chorizo mixed in. All right, ready to go. All right, this is ready. What do you guys think? Hola Ernesto. I'm making papas con chorizo. Papas con chorizo. Tacos de papas con chorizo. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to, oh yeah, very important. You can't eat a taco like this without salsa and without avocado. So I'm gonna open one. Where is my... Okay. I'm back. Let's see. Well, this avocado is ready to go. Look at how beautiful. Hola Leslie. Estoy cocinando papas con chorizo hoy. Es un video en Spanglish, de que te va a tocar en inglés y en español. Let's get to the avocado. And then tortillas are almost done, so we can get to it. So if you come to my house, this is what I'm feeding you, unless you have a special request, which I can do that too. Okay, tortillas are almost ready. And my favorite part is approaching, so you know what that is. Hi. My favorite part of this is the tasting. And like I said, chorizo is like, speaks to my heart, and it makes me go back to my childhood, and it makes me think of my grandmother, which is no longer with us, and my mom. So, and these family gatherings and these just because dinners, which we used to do. I used to live very close to my grandmother's house, and so I remember my brother and my sister and my mom walking to her house around, I don't know, 6 in the afternoon, and you could smell the chorizo. I was turning the block, and then you can smell. It was beautiful. So this is what I'm smelling right now. So if you know, chorizo is very, 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 very aromatic, and it's really good. I can't describe it. This salty, it's really good. So tortillas looking good. Very good. And these tortillas in particular look so much unlike my mom's. So the minute I tasted them, it was like, this is it. These are my favorite tortillas. So we'll get to try them today. Alright, so I already have the salsa, I already have the avocado, and now we need a plate, and we're gonna dig in. I don't know if you guys can see from here. I'm gonna get another spoon. Alright, I have a spoon for the salsa, and here are my tortillas. Woo! Okay, we have the tortilla right here, and I'm gonna put a little bit of this, or maybe a lot, I don't know. Okay. And then I'm gonna get this little salsa over here. A little bit of avocado. Oh God, okay, I got it. Are you guys ready? Ah! Move the camera. There you go. All right. And this is the best part of it. Ready? It is so good. Look at this. All this goodness wrapped in a beautiful tortilla. I'm gonna give it another one. Salud. Hands down, the best taco. So, if you're planning on coming to San Antonio, you know what you're getting. You're getting good taco of papas con chorizo and hopefully from scratch flour tortillas. Anyways, so this is, I think I'm done and it's almost 12, so I have to feed the family. I gotta go. Bye.